Hello, I'm Rexy here, and today I'm doing a live build of the 2026 Lego Technic Porsche car, the green one. So let's get right into it. I will pull up chat on this computer right here, and let's see if anyone has joined. Cool. Okay, let's get right into it. Cool. Make sure to super chat if you support Unbrick Me. Um, that would be really cool to receive a super chat. Did get a couple back in like 2020 and maybe 2021. Not too sure. Yeah, 2021 was the peak of my channel. Yeah. Hi Aaron and hi Pizza Megs 207. Tow truck with the new Mindstorms stuff. That's cool. Kenny's cool. Nice. Nice to see you here. I'm building the new Technic Porsche, the one that comes out in 2026, the green one. Um, it's like Porsche GTR3 Rexy AO Racing. Yeah, that's what it's called. That's a long name, isn't it? No, I will not try any kata. I'm purely doing Lego stuff, or if it's not Lego, it has to be an accessory that directly complements a Lego set, such as a lighting kit, for example. Do you prefer Technic all paneled up, or do you prefer the more open look of like early 2000s type of Technic? Something like the Mobile Crane MK2 or the bulldozer up here. I personally prefer the look of like the older early 2000s type of Technic. I'm not a particular fan of panels in Lego Technic. What kind of videos would you like to see um, from my channel? I'm just curious. I don't really have many ideas right now, and I really want to have that same influence I did back in 2021. Yeah, because back then was the peak of my channel. Yeah, a little disappointed with the results right now, and I wanna bring back the good old days of my channel. Mindstorm stuff. Yeah, it could be an interesting angle. It is discontinued though now. Not sure how popular it remains, but something I'll look into for sure. I do have a big Mindstorms video I've been planning on releasing for a while. Um, Actually, the script is all done. It's been done for like 3 years or something. All I gotta do is finish up the filming and find the old footage. It's on one of my many hard drives. Once I do that, how about this? I'm setting myself a goal. By the end of January, I must release that big Mindstorms video. It's like 30 minutes long. There's three sticker sheets, three whole sticker sheets. I think that's pretty crazy. Six people are watching this stream and seven have liked it. 6, 7.
А Миши тут нет?
Нет Миши тут. "2023 was the last time I made a genuinely good review. The Liebherr review, the big Liebherr crane. Nice, Barney who designed the golf cart. Yes, I remember you, and I remember promoting your golf cart in one of the videos. That's cool to see you here again. For sticking around on my channel for such a long time. Much appreciated. Functional, playable, $100 set, because for what I know, all of them are display sets, you know what I mean, or is it just me? In 2022, we did get that like 6x6 ATV, all-terrain vehicle. That was $80 functional, but that was 2022. That's coming up on 4 years ago. Man, time flies, you know, it really does. Especially now that I'm not really making that many videos. Like, I'm kind of out of touch with LEGO Technic. Back then, I knew all the hot topics that were being discussed and all that. It was easy for me to make videos. Now I kind of have no idea what's going on in the Technic sphere. There might be some space sets that are $100 and functional and playable. Yes, there was a space set, like a rover, and it had a crystal, and it was about $100, and it was playable. So I recommend getting that one. Oh, for $120, you can get the front loader, pretty functional and playable, not only display. But the $80 ATV, it had a gearbox. And if you're a long-time fan of Unbreak Me, you know that I absolutely love gearboxes. So that was, I think, the last time we got a gearbox in a set that's under $100. I'll have to do my research on that. You know, as I've said, I haven't really been keeping up with Technic. But yeah. Reviewing other themes, Technic is the only one that's popular for my channel. I don't think I'll have any luck with reviewing other themes, especially if you look at 2022 when I was doing some Star Wars or Minecraft sets that I was getting sent to me, you know, by the LEGO company. I tried to review those, and unfortunately they never performed quite as well as my Technic videos. So actually right now I specifically say not to send me any Minecraft sets because, you know, I don't get many views on them. B models, that would be a cool idea though. It does take a lot of time though, and I kind of want to make my videos really efficiently right now. So I don't think I'll make any B models, at least for now. I need to make some videos that don't take very long to make, and I can also produce them fast, you know what I mean? Maybe I'll do a speedrun review of all of the new Technic sets, like no building process, just like 3 minutes or less, you know? I personally am hoping that Lego Technic will maybe reduce a little bit on the panels, you know. I don't know if it's a popular opinion, but for me personally, I prefer less panels. In fact, I'm doing a review of the Lego Technic AirTech Claw Rig, and that thing has 0 panels, but in my opinion, it still looks just as beautiful, if not better, than the modern Technic sets, and it's like super functional. Um, the crane, for example, did you know it turns using pneumatics rather than a motor powering a gearbox that connects to the turntable? That's right, it uses 2 pneumatic cylinders that essentially move 2 gear racks, and there's an axle in the middle, and the axle rotates, which connects to the turntable, ultimately rotating the crane. I think that is super cool. So, analysis videos from 2020 to 2022. Like, what kind of analysis videos? Could you give me just one example? Is all I need to know. Um, are you talking about like the top 10 videos, or um, yeah, just give me like one example so I have an idea of what kind of analysis videos you're talking about exactly, and what kind of music and soundtracks did I use? I used so there's this YouTuber. His name is FitMC. He makes videos about 2B2T, and I used to play on that server a lot. Still have a base, by the way. Still have a dupe stash from that donkey dupe of late 2020. Still ungriefed, untouched. Super cool. Um, but yeah, basically, FitMC's fans made a playlist of all his music, and then I used that exact music in all my videos. I still have a whole folder on my computer called FitMC Music, and I just use all the tracks from that folder in my videos. And I like it because his music is good. I know 100% it's not copyrighted, since he uses it in his videos and he makes money. Therefore, I can also use it, and I can also make money on my videos. Top 10 and ranking videos. Cool, cool. Oh, ranked. That's right. I can make a 2025 and 2024 video. All the sets ranked. That's exactly what I need to do. Oh, and I can also do a winter 2026 sets ranked video. Yes, yes. And those videos always did exceptionally well. Like each one of them got hundreds of thousands of views. Yes, that is exactly what I need to revive my channel. So thanks for suggesting that. It does take a long time to make each ranked video though. And to be honest, I haven't built like many sets at all. So I need to build all of them first, and then I need to make the ranked video. Hopefully I can finish it by the end of the year. So let's do that. Setting myself that particular goal. Best way to convince Lego to add more gearboxes and cheaper sets? Um, I'm not sure. It's a tough question. I'm sure they look at their analytics and they see that good looking sets sell well, so maybe aesthetics get more priority than functions. But that is just speculation. I have no idea how it works for them. But I think the best way to convince them to add gearboxes into cheaper sets would be to, well, it consists of two steps. Step one would be to convince them to bring back the accessory box for motorization of cheaper sets. Like we had the motor set for power functions, and you could upgrade like any sort of set. For example, this pneumatic little tractor with log loader, you could upgrade this with a power functions motor set and make it motorized. Because each set had to be motor upgradable, every time where they normally would have added two control knobs, for example, two separate gear knobs, they merged them into one through a distribution gearbox. Because one motor had to be able to control multiple functions, so the way you do that is with a distribution gearbox. Since the motor set, the accessory box only has one motor. Do you understand what I'm saying here? So if they bring back the accessory box, gearboxes are coming back. Just out of curiosity, do you still does everyone in the live stream right now watching still want a physical controller for the powered up Technic sets? Because in my opinion, we really shouldn't need one, and I think the phone does the job better than a physical remote for powered up Technic sets. That is an unpopular opinion, but it does make sense in my personal opinion. Why is the sound so bad? Because my phone is over there and I forgot how to do a professional live stream. I haven't done this in so long. In fact, my videos that have gotten worse, honestly. Like I have lost the ability to do good focus in my videos. I always use manual focus, and now for much of my videos, stuff is out of focus. Like I used to never have this issue. And they used to look better too. I used to have better composition in all my videos. Physical controller Lego does not always maintain their apps. That is true in particular with all their video games that they released. They're all unplayable now pretty much. But when it comes to stuff that actually needs control or programming, Lego generally does a pretty good job of maintaining them. Like, for example, the NXT robots. The NXT robots, on the latest version of Windows, you can still install the NXT software and it still works. This software was made back in 2009, okay? And it still works all these years later. The NXT itself was made in 2006. So, I mean, there's proof that Lego doesn't necessarily kill their old apps. Where's... Yeah, might have lost a piece, but it's fine. I'll build it without it for now. Let's see if I have it here at the bottom somewhere. Maybe I can replace it. Well, it's not red, but it's the same shape. It's not the same color, but it's the same shape. I'll use it for now. You prefer EV3? Okay, that's cool. I mean, they're both great systems. EV3 is technically more advanced, but NXT had more community models there. Why do I hate the 4202? Is that the rough terrain crane? Let me look it up. Yeah, that's the rough terrain crane. So I'll explain why I strongly dislike that set. In 2015, we got the ROX with brand new turntable and brand new pneumatic system. Well, it wasn't, I don't know if you can call it brand new, but it was called Pneumatics version 2. We got so many cool and unique functions in that set. And the crawler crane, we got, the multi-directional gearbox for the first time in LEGO Technic history. You could activate the motor to control either the tracks, the turning, or the crane functions. In 2016, we got the bucket wheel excavator. Phenomenal set, very large, brand new pieces, brand new functions, all that. In 2017, 40th anniversary of Technic, we got that 6x6 all-terrain tow truck. It wasn't the best set, but it wasn't really trying to compete with the bucket wheel excavator or the 2015 crawler crane. It wasn't its own category, it was an RC set, so we can skip 2017 for now. Now we fast forward to 2018, and we're getting a set in the same category as the bucket wheel excavator and the 2015 crawler crane. One motor controls multiple functions through a gearbox, and because it's so big and all that, we expect to see, I expected to see some brand new pieces, brand new functions, but everything was just kind of recycled. It had the same old pieces, same old functions, just in a new sort of shape. Oh, and it's a rough terrain crane with no suspension. So that's why I don't like it. Serial has a very detailed review as to why he doesn't like the rough terrain crane. So I suggest you watch that because my opinion is exactly the same as Serial's. And my reasons for disliking the set are exactly the same as Serial's. I think it was just expensive for the time. I mean, considering the sets now, they're like 400, 500. Back then it was a great deal. So maybe looking back, maybe if I do like a retrospective, maybe it's a better set than I initially experienced. But back then, I didn't like that set. Does a Lego set exist? 42067. I want to know if that exists. I will buy it, like right now, if you tell me if that set exists. grown man, by the way, with the 6'7" thing in his early 30s. Well, if you're talking about me, I'm actually in my early 20s, but, I do play with Lego, so I think that's even more childish than the 6'7" thing, right? Yeah, I might have lost another panel. It's not exactly an essential piece. I'll find it later after the live stream. For now, we skip it. There is no 42067 as of now, but we do have the 42167 LR garbage truck. That's cool. I never realized it was a 6.7 set. You know what? When did that come out? 2024? And I never made a 2024 ranked sets video yet. I'm putting the Mack electric garbage truck as my number one pick for 2024. You know why? Because of 6.7! 42067 was the small 20 euro helicopter. I don't remember that. The Lego Lamborghini 42197, 42215, and 42070 were way worse. Could you please give just a title of this set instead of the set number, because I honestly have no idea what those sets are. I mean, as I've said before, I've been out of touch with Technic for a rather long time. Can I create a video about the Lamborghini Technica with either an alternate or RC version? The Huracan Technica? I don't remember that set. I'll have to look it up on my laptop real quick. Okay, let me look up the set numbers. 421. 42197 was the 10 euros 2025 small backhoe loader. Well, it's 10 euros or $10. I can't say that it's worse than the 42082 rough terrain crane simply because it's smaller. $10 stats are their own category. .4215 EC500. Oh yeah. Let me try to think about that particular set. I have it right up here. Yeah, it might be worse than the rough terrain crane, but I'm not so sure about that. Yeah, I remember the 42070. Actually, I like it more than the rough terrain crane. Hot take, but There, I like it more. Hi, Brittany, how are you doing? I'm doing good. How are you doing, Mox from Scratch? Nah, I don't understand you. You know what? How about this? If the Unbrick Me channel is back to the same profit as it was back in 2021, I will buy another copy of the Rough Terrain Crane. And then I will review it from a 2025 perspective. And then we will see if I still dislike it so much again. I'm not sure if we are getting paperbacks in North America. I have connections at Lego. They send me stuff from, their factory in Denmark, and so obviously I'm getting the European version of the set all the time. I haven't bought a Lego set from a North American store in a very long time. BMW M4 GT3 2026 set. Have official images been revealed for that set? If they have, I'll look up the set right now and let me know my thoughts on it. BMW GT4. Is that a Technic set? Why haven't I seen this? Is it coming out January 1st or March 1st? Okay. I'm stuck right now. I don't have such good internet. Let me try reloading. I'm using Ethernet right now. Let me try to connect to the Wi-Fi, see if I can get internet that way. Okay, there we go. We're back. Yep, March 1st, 2026. Ooh, very colorful. They're very playful. Yeah, I like the colors. Probably has no gearbox. I mean, I expect it at this point. Yeah, looks like a great car overall. Does it have an engine? Wow, I never even knew about this set. Okay, that's it. At some point later today, I'm making a video on the 2026 March sets. I haven't covered it. I never made a video about them. They're not released yet, so it's a perfect topic to cover. Fast, easy. I think I'm gonna get at least a little bit of views on it. Haven't watched a racing brick video in a while. I think I'll need to do that to catch up on what's been going on in the world of Technic. I haven't been recommended a Lego video on my YouTube homepage in a very long time. What I want to do is I want to reset my recommendations, watch a couple Lego videos, and so that I only get recommended Lego videos, you know? But yeah, I've been out of touch of Lego, of the world of Lego or Lego Technic for a for quite some time now. In fact, when I make a video, I kind of go into it blind. I haven't truly watched a Lego video myself in a very long time. What do I think about the 42218 set? I need to look up the set number for that. I mean, I need to look up what it is. John Deere Wheel Harvester. Ooh, fantastic set. Yeah, that's what I think about that. You know what? I do not care what's happening next year. I'm going to Bowie's camp or Bowie's gathering. It'll be a perfect way to get back into the world of Lego Technic. Truly, you know? This year I bought tickets, but I never went. Next year, I think I'll actually genuinely go. And having live stream discussions with other creators, I would be interested. I would be very interested in that. Did you know that you're 300 less likely to be a nerd? Did you know that you're 300 less likely to be a nerd if you're subscribed to Unbrick Come on now, it's proven by the Unbrick Bureau of Statistics. Unbiased source, trust me, bro. Make a comparison of all John Deere Lego Technic sets ever released? Yes. That's a fantastic idea. I'm screenshotting that right now. Kenny is cool. I have a question for you. Is your name a reference to the Kenny from South Park? I think that Kenny is cool. Well, if your name is Kenny, you're also cool, but if you're referring to the South Park Kenny, I completely agree with you. Yes, indeed it is. Cool, cool. Yeah, I love South Park. One of my favorite shows ever made. There should be Lego South Park sets and Lego Breaking Bad sets. those would sell out like crazy. It's a lot of money to be made in those two TV shows. So I think Lego should do it. Oh man, only 6 people watching now. That's crazy. Kind of wish we had, a few hundred people at least. Kind of like a Jang Bricks live stream. He's got, I think, a few hundred people watching every time he's streaming. Seems like I don't get a live update of all your chat messages. I had to refresh my page. I noticed the algorithm changed sometime this summer, and other large Lego YouTubers like Rexy also confirmed this. Do you watch the show called The Rookie? I absolutely do. Yes. But let's not blame my lack of success on any algorithm changes. It's purely come down to not making videos. You have to have momentum on YouTube. You produce a video and you don't and you lose momentum. That's it. You're done. And I've lost momentum, unfortunately. Let me connect to Ethernet again and turn off my Wi-Fi because that used to work better and for live updates and stuff. Cool, I refreshed with Ethernet now. Hopefully I get a live update of your chat messages. I understand it can get boring if I don't reply to you so fast. My favorite character from The Rookie? Well, lots of them are, all of them are great. If I had to pick one, Officer Nolan, probably. Cool. Cool. I think Lego should make some Breaking Bad sets. Those, I would buy them. I would buy the entire theme of Breaking Bad. We could have Los Pollos Hermanos. We could have everything. It would be great. So, do you agree with me that Lego needs some Breaking Bad sets? I think they absolutely do. You'd buy every Series A of Unfortunate Events if they release that theme? I have no idea what that is. If you like Breaking Bad, by the way, I would recommend you take a look at my merch, the Heisenberg t-shirts. They're like the Unbrick Me logo, but done as the Walter White Heisenberg kind of drawing crossover type thing. So I suggest looking at those. Netflix series in 2017. That's cool. That's cool. I have never watched Ninjago. No, I watched the Ninjago movie though. That was cool, but I've never seen the series. Watched all of Chima, watched all of Nexo Knights, watched all of Hero Factory, watched Atlantis. Atlantis is my favorite theme, by the way. Technic vehicles for popular characters like Lloyd and Palpatine. That'd be cool. Yeah. But I don't think I'll do that though. It's a lot of effort to make like a Palpatine shuttle Technic mock. Also, mocks in general don't do that well on YouTube. Like maybe now I don't really care so much because my channel is already kind of almost dead, hanging by a thread on life support, but let's take a look at 2021. I make normal videos. Top 10s, reviews, hundreds of thousands of views. I make a mock like Beta Rex robot, all kinds of Mindstorms mocks, 20k max. I'm just saying that I don't think they're popular. For a mock to be popular, it must be big, like massive, like house-sized, you know? Now that is a popular mock. Millions of views. Yeah, I gotta revive my channel, that's true. So no more Bed Wars, no more binging The Rookie, no more binging Breaking Bad, no more watching any TV shows. No more any Minecraft, no more any TV shows, no more shorts, no more YouTube shorts. Those are banned for me right now. No more any videos in general, unless they have something to do with LEGO Technic. I can watch other creators' LEGO Technic videos for research purposes. JK Brickworks. Good views with smaller Technic mocks. Yes, I'm very familiar with JK Brickworks. Yeah, his kinetic sculptures and all that, that's cool. Yeah, I play Bed Wars and Hypixel Skyblock. The music from Hypixel Skyblock is like, perfect. Let Them Eat Cake, The Watcher, Scarf, all those songs. Just amazing. Truly amazing. I forgot to warn the Discord server of the stream. Yes, I did. Who's RJ? Which user is RJ? Is that Richard Julian? Richard Julian, are you the RJ from my Discord server? Wow, crazy. That's cool. I never, like, I remember your username, but I never thought you are the RJ from Discord. I never knew that. You know, the sun sets in about 4 hours. Either I can do another bag, or I call it a day here, and I go out and film the AirTech Clarig review. Yeah. I already filmed the building process. I already have that part out of the way. So as long as I film the actual like AirTech Clarig review today, I can probably have it out tomorrow. 6'7". LGUFUEWHV says 6'7". 6'7". How many viewers on the live stream do we have right now? Around 6'7". Fun fact, did you know that jet fuel weighs 6.7 pounds per gallon? 6'7". It's true, look it up. Jet A weighs 6.7 pounds to a gallon. Six, seven. Alrighty. Say it in the stream right now. You want me to call it quits right here and film the AirTech Clarig review so I can have that out tomorrow, or I continue building the Porsche Rexy set and I don't have the AirTech Clarig out tomorrow, maybe the day after or the day after that, who knows. Say it in the live stream, what do you want me to do? AirTech Clarig tomorrow, call it quits now, or continue building? Keep building the Porsche. Yeah, I could do that, but I kind of want to make my AirTech Clarig review. You know, I do have to bring back my channel, after all. We have one vote for vid. Lego Technic collection looks amazing. Thanks. It's not all of it. I have way more. Live stream poll. How do I do that? Poll. Timestamps, reactions, emotes, engage with audience. Wait, edit video, right? I go to edit. And then yeah, I don't know how to do a poll for the live stream. So, just tell me in the chat if you want me to make the AirTech Clarig right now, or if you want me to call it quits right here. And yeah, so do you want me to call it quits right here, make my AirTech Clarig review, or continue building and no AirTech Clarig review? 12 people. Say 1 if you want me to stop right now and make my AirTech Clarig review. Say 0 if you want me to continue. I think I'm gonna go make the AirTech Chloride review. Daylight's burning. I don't have that much time, and you want to see the AirTech Chloride review tomorrow, right? You want a professional video. You don't want another video of me singing a song, right? So yes, I'm gonna end the live stream right here. Okay, bag number 6. I will finish it. I will finish this up later. Yeah, thanks for joining the live stream, and hopefully I'll see you tomorrow on my AirTech Chloride review.